Hi everyone, Sandra from Scraps of Beauty, and it is Sunday night, and I am streaming over on Ustream.tv. If you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live recording, which I do every Sunday and Wednesday night. Although I will be taking a break. This will be my last stream, probably till Thanksgiving, I would say, because I am having some knee surgery in September, and then it's like 6 to 8 weeks recovery. So probably not till after Thanksgiving I'll come back on. So tonight, before we get into this, if you're not interested in a scrapbook haul, just fast forward 15-20 minutes, and then we'll get into the project. But I'm going to show my Scrapbook Expo haul first. All right. So let me see. I have 2 bags. So I'm going to, let's see, I'll just start with this one. Let's see, switched over to Fireblocks. So, oh, that's good. So, yeah, people are having trouble with the chat, so you might hear me repeating several times for them what to do. So, Ustream's having a little problem tonight, so we'll see what happens. All right, so we had the expo here in New Jersey. It's usually held in Somerset, but it's a much smaller show. They wind up holding it in Edison, New Jersey this time. So it was really nice. I got like quite a few things. So I'll share with this first. I got the Nuvo glitter pens. So you can see that. And this one is the Midnight Shadows. I think it's called Midnight Shadows. So it's got this blue, light blue, silver, and like an ocean blue. So I get to try those. And then I have pictures of Gabby that I want to get done. And so this is a Disney chipboard album, and I'm going to add some more pages to it. But it's got like a ticket, and it's got a camera. It's got the, what do you call that wheel? I forget what you call that wheel. And I've got a Mickey head and a, hi Ella, a castle. So I want to work on that so I can get rid of all my Jolies that I've been holding on to. Got that. Oh, and then these, I've never seen these stamps before. So let's see, this is, oh, this was a Daily Bread thing. I didn't get any stamps there. Now, Eileen says that they're old. That's not old, but I guess they've been around because she has rubber stamps, and these are the clear stamps. It's a nice, yeah, it is a nice album. So, oh, and I got another pack. I love these wobbles, the mini ones. So I did get a pack of those action wobbles. I did get some washi tape because this is a mermaid. You can see that. That was the only roll in the whole punch, and there was a lot of washi tape at the show. And I got this with the dolphins. You see that? One girl had like a couple tables full, and then one person had like 2 full walls just full of washi tape. I only bought 2 rolls. So this also comes with, some of these come with dies. So like this one, and these are called, let's see, clearly constructed art stamps. They're paper doll stamps illustrated by Catherine Moore. You can see that. Clearly construction art stamps. You like the mini ones too? Yeah. Oh, she was a character construction when they first came out with these stamps, she said. A character construction. Cute washi, right? So this one I got the legs, and then this one had a die, a matching die with it. So you're able to get, some of them have dies and some of them don't. So I wound up getting the legs, and then I wanted, let's see, I love the glasses. So each one has little tiny glasses. So I figure I could even use these for my Julie Nutting dolls. So I got the glasses. And then this one is a little skirt. So which I'm kind of glad I got the die because that would be a Peta to cut out. We saw those in Somerset but didn't know where to find them. Oh, they have a, oh, there you go. Jennifer put the link up there. Yep, it's characterconstructions.com. And she just came out with the new mermaid ones. So you can see that there. So then there's that. So these go with these feet. And they're interchangeable. But look how cute that looks. Little paper dolls. So I got that. And then I really like this one for more like a steampunk skirt type. And then I got the die for that. Yeah, you can mix them up. Yep. So I got that one. Yeah, and so like this is going to go, that will go with that one. Like that. And this one didn't have a die, right? That one didn't have a die. Yeah, no. So, but that one's not too hard to cut out, really. And then this one goes with this one. Looks like Marie Antoinette. So she has a die. It's a matching die, that one. And then these were her new ones that she, oh no, not this one. Then there's this one. I thought this one would look good with these legs. And a little skirt. So that's legs like that. And the die works with this legs as well. So it's a cute little circus thing. But this is her new one. She had another one, was like a fishtail. I didn't like that one too much. But this is her new stamp. It's a mermaid stamp. And you see the umbrella's got the octopus. I thought that was so cool. And then it's got a little mermaid that you can put like a tattoo on her arm right here. Yeah, she has tall hair. That one. Because she's Marie Antoinette, that's why. And then I love the fan. The fan's made like a coral. These are really, this one's really cute. So this is her new one. And then this is the mermaid tail. And it's got the tattoo shells on her arm. Yeah, they're cool mermaids. And then the other one was more like a fish. It looked like a fish tail, but I wasn't too wild about it. But I really like this one. So she'll go on, she'll look like that. So I'm excited to do that. So those were my stamps from there. And then, hi Dar! I did get one little steampunk. This was from Melissa Francis. I did get one little steampunk chipboard. That was $1. And then I wanted to do I got one of these because I have 2 dogs, and so I want to make Gabby a canvas with them coming out of here like that. So that was the one die cut that I bought. That's cute. And then let's see. I got. Is Patty here yet? She wanted to see what the shimmering paste was. I get that. I did get. Let me just put this out. Yeah, it's a cute little doggy frame. So from buying so many of those, she let me pick out 5, let's see, 5, for the money that I spent for the stamps, I got to pick out 5 bling, like I really needed more bling. So actually she let me pick out 10, but I let my girlfriend pick out 5. So then I wound up getting the little Mickeys. Thanks, Cindy Lou. Said it would be fun to shop me. And I got 2 of the Mickey gems, and then I got these little bows. You can see that little bows, and there should be one more. I went in the black. I didn't know what else to get, so I picked the black. So that was my freebie for shopping in her booth. And then I did wind up getting some of the new gelatos, neon colors. So I got 5 of these. So I got these 3 I didn't have. I should have got a lime green, but she was all out of the lime green. I got a bright yellow, and then this is like a gray. Right? I think I would have died if she would have said, oh, you could pick flowers. Yeah, that would have not been good. And I got these are like diamond beadlets. Can you see that? This was in a dollar bin that they had. So I thought that was good for canvases. Look at that. I did pick up one of these octopus. Look how cute this one looks, like a little heart octopus. You see that? Steampunk charms. And that's because lime green is the best color ever. Is it, Cindy Lou? And then in this booth, if you got here, if you shop, because they had different places, like in different places, if you shopped the first 50 people got like a bag, or if you shopped within the hour, you could get 15% off. Some places had 20% off. So if you were here, mostly everything was 50% off, and then if you got there within the first hour, you got an extra 10. So I got 60% off on these, so that was a really good deal. So I thought these would be cute for my mermaid to make cards. You see that? So I figure if I would put the mermaid on this side and then do the card like that. So I really like this. This one is called Ocean Swell, and these are memory box. You're hiding your eyes. And then I like this one too. It's like bubbles. So I thought that would be a really cool card, like a shaker card. And then to put like the mermaid on there. So that was a good deal. And then I got two fairies. I had seen these for a while. These are poppy dies. I really like these. Oh, there's Patty. Good. I'm just getting ready to show the shimmery paste. So I really like these, the little fairies. And then, I don't want to hear it. I did get more stencils. So I wound up getting this one. This one is Cosmic. What's this one? Constellations. So you can see that one, little constellations. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Yep, memorybox.com. Yeah, so that was a good deal. So I got that. I got this one. This one kind of looks like a spider web. So this one is called, oh yeah, Scary Web. I could have used that for the canvas. I was at the Scrapbook Expo in Edison. It's usually in Somerset, New Jersey, but this year they moved it to Edison. Yep, Scrapbook Expo. Look at that. And this one is, whose is this? Mini Rose Garden. So that's on there. This is the one that you liked, Patty. We're going to show that tonight. So this is by Carmen Medlin. And this one's called Mini Galaxy. So I'm going to put the paste through that for you guys to see that. Yeah. I'm going to hold that one. This one is by, who's this by? Usually you have the artist, but I don't see who it is. Or I can't read her name. Delilah Blooms. You like this one, the hurricane one? Yeah. To me it looks like a hurricane, but they call it cosmic. I thought this one was a cool one too. And then this one by the same artist. So this one's called Graffiti Kisses. Isn't that a cute one? With the little hearts. I love that with the hearts. So that's why I got that one. And then this one's by Gabrielle Bacallo. So this is some of her new ones. I think I only got one of her. Oh no, I got a couple of her new ones. I got two. I got this one. And this one's called Hard Textures. So with the wood and the wood. I like this one for like an old house. That one's a cool one. And then this is her other one of her new ones. This would have been good too for like a road from our haunted castle, or haunted house. That one's cool. And then remember I showed this one, I had the 12 by 12 when I went to Inkpad, and I didn't get the little 6 by 6. So that's by Julie Faye Van Balzer, Lacy Tiles. That's that one. And then this one is, I liked it, it's cool. I don't know what it, this one is called Desert Mirage. So it's cute. It's got the houses on this side. It's got a lot of things. It's got the bubbles, a nice little flower, some clouds and rain, more like rocks. I really like this one. This one's a cool one. What is the name of the wavy one? This one? The wavy one. The wavy one is, that's the one by Gabrielle. Did I say what it was? This one. This one? This one is called Crazy Waves. Crazy Waves. Crazy Waves. And then the last one is called Desert Mirage. This one. You're like, I'm sure they probably have this one in a bigger size. Hers? Probably. Are you welcome? Yes, got it. Good. All right. So I'm going to keep that aside so we could show the shimmery paste. So let me show you these first. So this is a company called Stamplistic. Stamplistic.com. Stamplistic. And they came out with some new, I guess it's new, I've never seen it. It's metallic gilding polish. They were a little pricey. I wanted the gold, and they were all sold out of the gold, so I might have to order that online. And they had a bright yellow, which was really pretty. I wanted to get that. That was sold out. They had like 3 or 4 colors that were sold out. But can you see that? So it's very much like this, like these, the Viva Decor. You can see like the gilding paste there. But what's cool about these, they look like a little inkwell, don't they? And then what you do is you just push this to the side, and it's got the little sponge. So, so you can go ahead and then do your gilding paste. You have some of those. Oh, you did? You got them from Polymer TV? They're cool. I never saw them before. Do you have the gold one, Patty? I wanted the gold one, but they were all sold out of the gold. So this is like a rose. This one is called Blossom. It's like a really light pink. I might use that on my moon tonight. Then I got this color. This color is really pretty. I'm sure, Patty, you must have this one. This one is called... Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Ocean Teal. Yeah, it's cool that you just, all you do is just have to push it. You know, my hands aren't that strong. Just push it to the side, and they just click right in. This one is like a frosted. This one is like glitter. I wanted this for like fairy wings. I can tell if it's got glitter in it. Yeah, you can tell there. You think you do have the blue one? I know you must have the blue one. But there was a couple of them I wanted to get, and they were already sold out. And this one is Ice Blue Kisses. So this is a glitter. So you can see that? It's glitter. I thought this would be good for mermaid tails. Yeah, right, CP. Surprise, surprise. She would have blue. So that was something I never saw before, so I thought that they were pretty good. But you can go on their website, and they had a deal. If you were there, I think if you were there before 11, you got either it was 10 or 15% off. I can't remember. So that was a good deal. But I really want to get the gold. You'll have to let me know if you have the gold. You like the glitter one? Oh yeah, the glitter one. They had different colors in the glitter. I should have got, I think they had like a lime green in the glitter. That was really nice. Yeah, Ice Blue Kisses, yeah. They had a lot of nice ones. But like I said, they're kind of pricey. But I'm going to leave this one out in case. I might use that one or the diamond one. So I'll leave that one out for a minute. And then these are the paintbrushes I'm telling that I have for you and Cece. And you're not going to believe, I should have bought more. I don't even know why I did. But, so I don't know if you could see. Let me see if you can see how tiny they are. So they have a really nice sharp point. They're like Oriental. I don't know who makes them or whatever. So I'm going to pick 2 for you and 2 for Cece. So you can see this one. Look how fine that is, the tip on that. And then see, it's got some Oriental writing on there. Can you see that? And you're not going to believe what these cost. I should have bought like a ton of them. They were 2 for $1. 2 for $1. Like, look at these. For eyelashes, I wanted these for eyelashes. Can you see how pretty that is? I have to find the name of, when I go through my papers, all the different papers, because I wrote it down where I got it. So I'll write it down. When I find it, I'll send you the link where, I can't remember. I think it's the same place I got the stamps, but I'll have to double check. But, yeah, they're cool, aren't they? Yeah, so I have 2 for you and 2 for Cece. So, but they're, like I said, 2 for $1. I should have bought, like, I don't know, 20 of them or something. For Eugene, if I go to the website, and if she still has them 2 for $1, I'll get them for Eugene. But yeah, so I really like these. I really wanted them for this really tiny ones for the eyelash. So yeah, so that was like my best find. I thought that was really good. Are you welcome? So either I'll mail them to you, Patty. I don't think I'll see you before my surgery, so I think I'll just pop them in the mail to you probably. So, and then Jean, if I get them, I'll because they're nice and light, so they shouldn't cost hardly anything to send them to you. So if they're still 2 for $1, I'll probably get some for Paula too. All right, so here is the last of my find. So this is called, it's so shimmery. And this is by Crafters Workshop. They have some new paste. This is called Shimmery Goodness. And the rest is... oh, that's okay. Well, Bunny, are you doing watercolor? If you really want one, I will give them to you. At that price for 2 for $1, I could give it to you. All right, so I got some black paper. I want you guys to see how shimmery this is. I need a spatula. Here, I'm going to run through this on a baby wipe. And it goes on so smooth. It's really nice. I really love this stencil. So I'm going to mix some with a little bit of color. Do I have any paint here? No. I'll have to just do it with the white. But she mixed it with some paint and it was really nice. So I don't know if you could see how creamy it is. Nice. I don't think I'm going to need that much. Right there. Can you see how nice that looks? And it's so shiny. You can just, oh, okay. They probably won't, but probably would. I'll just, don't worry, Jean. If they have it, I will get it. But look how nice that stencil is. Isn't it cool? Right, let me wash this off. That was a really nice stencil. But that shimmery paste, and she mixed it with a light blue. So she mixed it like half blue and half white. Yeah, I have to have some of that. And so when she smeared the blue and white, oh, I showed it on my Instagram. And it, you really can't see it from the pictures, but oh, it's yummy. Yeah, so can you imagine if you mix this with some gold, Patty, how pretty that's going to look? Oh my gosh, it's nice. Yeah, so yeah, I would definitely get some of that if you like shimmery. It's really nice. All right. And it's a big jar. I forget what I paid for the jar. And I think there was also in the same booth that was like, if you got there before 10 or whatever, it was like 15% off. So, but that was a really nice find. All right, so what else? So I did go back to let me put this over here. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna have to do some cosmic thing with that. Isn't it cool? And look how nice, even this, how tiny that is, how it comes through there. I see you, Tam. That was really nice. All right, so my last thing is I did go back to the auction. My girlfriend Diana, and she wanted to take her mom out for the day, and so she wanted to go to flea market. So I'm like, well, let's go to the one I was just on Wednesday. So all I bought was, can you see? All I bought was like 10 little charms. But I couldn't resist. I really wanted to go back and get the elephant table, but it was already sold. He sold it. So look how nice this owl is. I mean, it's huge. See how my hand is? And that was $1. You see? this would have been nice for the canvas. You can see how cool that is. So I got that. And then I got 3 of these ladies, which I thought were really cool. You can see here. They look like cameo heads. And then I loved this for Christmas. I figured I was going to start getting some Christmas charms. So I got the Santa Claus, and then I found this Egyptian one. I really like that one. That was really cool. I got that. And I got 2 little bees. So he wound up giving me 6. They were supposed to be $1 each, but he wound up giving me 6 for $5. So those were cool, the bees. And then I want to do a canvas, a dog canvas. So I bought these cute little dogs. See the little dog heads? They look like Mojo and Babe, Patty. Like they look more like yellow labs. And then these were pretty cool. You can see it's got like flowers in the middle there. Thanks, CB. Yeah, you can't beat that place for like trinkets and stuff like that. So I went up to getting these. It's got like a little lion like that. And then there's another little flower. Don't tell her that. Don't tell me what. Yeah, I need more stuff on my canvas. And these look almost like Tim's. You know, Tim has a group of these. That looks almost just like one of his. And then I thought I would get this, like if I make a journal cover. I was thinking I would put that on a journal cover and then have this like a hook wrapped down. It's like a little cherub with wings. Yes, I'm going to do a Christmas canvas, yes. So it'll be after Thanksgiving, you know, when I, probably right around Thanksgiving, like after or before, I don't know, we'll see. I'm ready to do those bags, so. Yes, we could do one. I'm probably, if I'm going to do it though, I'm going to do it more wintry, so that I could keep it up at Christmas and then after. So I'll probably do it with like snowflakes, maybe like a little sled, maybe some reindeer, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so that was my haul. So I gotta remember this, so I'll say half hour in case they don't want to see a haul on YouTube. So tonight we're going to finish doing our canvas. So your canvas should look like this now, painted all black. Everything, you should have everything that you want on there. You're not going to paint this fully black until you're completely done adding everything. So you see why I had to do mine in gray, because you would have never noticed it on. I did add some more. I don't know if you can see. I've got tiny little bats up here. And those are just paper bats I die cutted. I forget where I die cut this from. So I think I added that and that. I think that was about the only thing I added. I did find my hat for my frog. No, you don't have to. You have to finish this before Thanksgiving. So see, I did find the hat, the witch's hat for the frog, and then I added a little witch's broom, and it's got a little bat that dangles. It's got a little wire from a bat. I don't know if you can see that it has a little bat that dangles. So I don't think I added. Oh, and then I added a couple little bopples. But that's it. You have to make sure that you have everything that you want on there, and then paint it all black. Where's my moon? My moon's coming. Don't worry. Everybody's worried about the moon. It's coming. It's over here. It's right in this section. But I had you guys do the back of it. Just do a sample so that you could test. Now I went ahead and tested some of my wax so you could see. So this blue one is, which one is this one? This one's called Turquoise Satin. There's that one. Then this one's kind of like an eggplant. I don't like that purple. I think I'm going to go with this purple here. It probably looks white to you, but it's purple. So this one's called Blue Velvet. This one. So we're only going to, yeah. And this other one that's like an eggplant, this is called Royal Robes. I don't really like that one too much. Because it looks more like mauve-ish. But if you have one of these, it's probably the best way to put this on. That's why I want you to practice on the back. If you have any of these type things. Now, Finn has a big, huge one. I really liked hers because that's how you got your moon shape like that. Oh my goodness, she's still... I stole your broom. And And this one I got at Walmart. It was pricey though. I want to say it was 12 bucks. But you need one that's kind of thick that you can really do the rings on the moon. So I could start off, I'll probably start off with one of these and then probably go to this. So I need some paper towels. So now if you don't have the waxes, you can use these. Anything that's metallic. You could use these Viva Decor ones. So I have that in white and silver. Or you can use metallic paint. The most thing, I'm going to show you on this because I'm not using the metallic paint. You want to really, let me get, I need like a little paper towel or something, plastic here. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit on here just so you can see. And I'm going to bring you in just a tad so you can see what we're doing. Hold on, I'll bring you in. Let's see. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab something like this. A sponge is really not going to do it because you're going to lay too much. What you want to do is still keep the back of the black, the background, but just put a light coating on here. You don't want a lot. So I'm going to dip my thing into paint, but then I'm going to brush almost all of it off. You want this to be so dry that there's hardly any paint on there. So I dropped that off. So you see I have, hopefully I have hardly any. And that's why I want you to practice on the back. And then what you're going to do is just lightly, so you don't want this. See how I have, you can see my strokes on there, which means I need to take more of this off. You have to almost take all of it off. And then it should go light. Like that. So can you see the difference? You want something just super light. You don't want this effect. So again, so you're just going to dip it in. If you're using paint, if you're using the waxes, even it's the same thing though. You're going to be wiping most of it off. And then you come back in here like this. And we're just going to hit the highlights. Can you see that? Oh yes, yes. If you're having trouble with the chat, what you're going to do is you're going to right click on the people icon, and then you're going to select the reload button. Hi Kathy. So right click on the people icon and then look for the option frame that says reload frame, and then click on that. Nisha, if that, then hopefully you'll have it. Should be able, you know, I might have to keep doing it a couple of times, but then you should be able to get into the chat. So anybody else who's having a problem with the chat, just click on that, right click on the people icon. So I hope that helps. Yep, and then hit the reload frame. Right, and you might have to hit that a couple times. We're working on our Halloween canvas, which we've already gessoed, and we added all our elements on. So you had to do it 10 times. Oh my gosh! So you might have to do quite a bit before that happens. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. I am going to, let's see if I can do both. I'll have to move you guys back out again. Let me just move you out. Just one, probably. 2. That should be it. We're shopping now, working on the canvas. Yeah. Right. So just remember that you have to have every element on here before you do this. This is the last step, really. So I am going to go with, I'm using Finnabair's Opal Magic Wax. This is her Art Alchemy line. And I'm going with the Blue Velvet, which is like a purple color. Because my other canvas is blue, so I want this to be more like Halloween-ish. So, let's see, I'm going to use this little one. So I don't need a lot. I need another paper towel. Now Finn, she does it right on her hand, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so So I have some on here, but I'm wiping most of it off. And then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to, can you see? Now, there. Can you see? That's basically all you want to do is have a light touch so that everything starts to show up. So now you can see my key. You can see part of her hand. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come in here, wipe most of this off. I'm only going to do half so that you can notice the, see how it shines up. And then you can always make it darker. You know, you want to make sure that, you know, you go light and then you can go dark. But I want you to see how the lace even shows up. So, can you see the difference now? See how black? It just looks all black, but now once you put the wax on there, how everything pops out. And you can still see that it's black. I don't know if you can still. To you, it might look like it's all one color, but it's not. Like, different parts are like black and purple, so. Reminds you of a clock art venture? Oh, a Prima art venture. Hi, Kiki. But yeah, so you can see here's the lace, and here is this lace, and it just gets so much texture that it's really nice. All right, so then we're just going to keep on. Like I said, you just want to make sure that you're really light-handed with your stuff. See, now here, remember this is the bats. Remember the bats we did with texture paste? Then I wipe this off. And then you see how they pop up. Yeah, you can put some on a napkin. Yeah, I'm doing it on a paper towel over to the side. Now I want this to show up a little bit more, so I'm going to go straight into it. Like, you see how the owl pops up now? Let's bring this a little closer so you can see. Can you see that? Let me move you in another one. Maybe you're still too far. There. I'm sure I'll have some of these stencil brushes. Yeah. If you can't, I'm trying to think of where I saw them. I think I saw them either at Joann's or Michael's. So you can see how it's starting to come out. And then I'm also going to be, this is where our moon's going to be. So I'm not going to lay the purple down here. I forgot. So what I'm going to do is, but just basically go on the on this side here. You only have one of those brushes. Oh, for your daddy Vans, yeah. Where did you get your brush, Patty? Because I forget, was it Lindsay? And you lose a lot of these hairs. It's the only problem I don't like about these brushes. I think Lindsay, was it Lindsay? Had some of these big brushes. They're really hard to find, the big ones. But do you remember the little micro beads? So can you see? Can you see how the beads show up now? Here's the big art stones, and then there's real tiny ones. I don't know if you can see the really tiny ones. Oh, you got it at Queen's Ink a long time ago, she said. Yeah. They're very hard to find. And then you don't want to forget about your sides. And you don't have to use one color. If you want to use 2 colors or 3 colors, you know, that's up to you. I'm just using the one color. When I get towards the bottom, when I get towards the house, I might use 2 colors. And then when I get down here towards the lace, but now you can see how much it like perks it up. Hi, Tammy. Yes, everywhere except the moon. Except that when I get down towards the house, I'm probably going to maybe put blue and purple. I might even use a little copper, so we'll see. You still want to keep the background mostly black. You're just highlighting all your little doodads. So you have to be careful. See, like I went too heavy-handed right there. So you've really got to be careful when you're putting that on. See, even here I went too, and if you go too heavy-handed, just go back over with the gesso. See, again, too heavy-handed, so I'm going to go back over with the gesso right in there, probably. You know what it is because some of these bristles are like up higher than the others. So I'll take a look at that. So I'm going to go back over just here, right here, where that one little spot is. Your hand is getting tired. Just watching, yeah. So I'm going to go back in here and just come in with the little black. So not to worry if you get heavy-handed somewhere, just go back in with your black gesso. All right. Well, it looks pretty good. All right. So we have this one pretty much done. I might go back in and highlight that frog a little bit. It's in here. I don't know if you can see that that's a little frog in there. My key. Anything that you want to stand out, you can go in there and go a little bit heavier. Like my little star here. Well, that's going to get some white anyway, but I'll go inside there. My little bug. My moon. And then you can't see the Halloween. That has a little word here that says Halloween. So there you can see. What awesome what is. Oh, they're talking about a TV show. The moon, we're getting to the moon. I have to do the first. The moon's going to be right here. That's the last thing we do is the moon. Everybody's worried. The moon, where is it? It's coming, it's coming. Okay. So now you can see the difference between, see how everything like pops now on that side compared to this side. So now we got to do this. All right, so I think I'm going to, try to see. I'm going to put this one away. And so let's see, do I want to go in with maybe some blue and purple? I wish I had the nice green. I don't have a green that we can actually do a little bit of green on the bottom. Although I could do the pumpkins kind of orangey. So I do have a copper. Let me close this up. So I want to carry the purple here, so maybe I should just keep going. Because remember, my canvas is going on top of each other. So I am going to carry my purple down. I'm going to carry it into this too as well. And I'm going to put my ghost last too on here. Let's see that. See, and I got too heavy-handed there. So I think I'm going to do the house kind of blue, just so I have something different. I got the purple and that. Alright, so I'm going to carry a little blue in here. And I'm going to have to go back in here with my black. See the one that they're talking about? Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my turquoise blue. I want to make sure I rub all this purple off. And then go in with this blue. So let's see. Remember, we did the texture on the house, so now you'll be able to see the texture come up. So can you see here? So I don't know if you can tell the difference. So this is the blue. It's got like a light blue compared to the purple there. And I have a little die cut witch that I put over here. Can you see that pumice stone? I don't know if you can see the texture on the house or not. See right in here? So it looks a little bit like concrete. Yeah, black gesso, yep. It's black gesso, and then now I'm just putting the waxes on. Or if you don't have wax, you can use a metallic paint or Viva Decor's metallic, or what's the other one? Like Rub and Buff. So now you can see the glossy accents, and the window really shows the house frame. So let's see if I have enough blue on there. Don't forget the sides if you have some on the side there. So now I'm going to go back to my purple. And I'll move you guys out one, I think, now. So I'm going to go back to the purple and finish purple. And then we will get to the moon. Yeah, Inca Gold, but this isn't. This is Finnabair's, it's called Opal Magic Wax. But you can use any of the Viva Decor, these, the Inca Gold metallic rubs. You can use those and do the same thing. Just have to remember to be really light-handed. I can't stress that enough. Super light-handed. But if you get too dark, yes, you can use Inca Gold too. Yep, this, the metallic rub. You just have to, rub most of it off, almost all of it off. And that's why I say to practice on the back, like I did here, so you could get the feel of it. Because you don't want this look. You want it really light, like this. And then you can go back and, if you want it darker. But if you do get this, then you just put black gesso and start again. So not to worry. It's not ruined, if you did that. Just go back over black gesso. All right. So I'm going to put this on again. I want to see what this emerald green is. This is called Lucky Emerald, but I think it's more like an olive green. So let me just see what that looks like. I'll just test it out. Oh, it is kind of greenish. Maybe I'll put that on the back. Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty green. Look at that green. You'll love that, Eileen. So maybe I'll do the bottom green. This bottom part, and especially the frog. He definitely has to be green. So can you see here? So there's the frog in the green. Yeah, that's why you need, use very little and then you have to rub it off on a paper towel because you want practically nothing on there. Well, I think I'm going to stay with the green at the bottom. And then I'll come back up with the purple. This is my little... Of course you have the green wax. Well, there you go. Then you can use the green wax here. I like the green wax. It's cool. See, like I get a little bit too much on my pumpkin, I think. It looks pretty good. Maybe I'll just do it up to the whole tree, and then I'll come down with the purple. And so you have to poke into, if you put like a lot of rocks like I did at the bottom, kind of have to poke in there. So that's in here. Alright, so I got a little green. The green's cool. You like the green? Yeah. You can really see those fine little stones that I used in the inside. So I actually used 3 colors on here. The green and the blue. And I'm going to go in here with a little of my black and go back. So now I want to finish and do this in the purple. So I want to make sure I wipe all of that green off. I'm going to come in here with a little black. Yeah, I'm poking at the zombie, yeah. I want this part to be purplish. Can't get my finger in there close enough. Alright, so let that dry. Might even there. Alright. So I'm going to come back in and finish down here in the purple, and then we'll do the moon. I'm actually going to, let's see, where is my purple? Royal robe, that's not it. This one, blue velvet. You have the zombie, and you made a zombie bride, really? I might use another one, just because I don't want to have that green on there. So, I'll take some of this off. Oh, see? What happens too, you see how this has got like a little hill? So I probably should cut this so that I don't have so much on that. I'll have to fix that owl. I'll have to come back in here with the black. There's too much on there. I'll let it dry a little, so I'm going to go back to this color, to this brush. I just want to even this out now. I don't put too much on here. I'll let that dry a little bit more, and then I'll go back to that. Hi, Bits and Pieces. Welcome. I know Ustream is crazy today. It is. Just a little bit more on my ghost here. Alright, so I want to put the two together just so that I can see that if I have enough purple on both of these, like I want. Alright, I want to blend that purple just a little bit more so they look like they're kind of together. Alright, what do I do with it? Turquoise blue velvet, here we go. Are you going to do one for Christmas, Jean? I know Jean loves Christmas. Alright, so again, I'm just going to brush some of this off. Now when we get to the moon, let me see if I just have enough that I want on here. You want enough purple on there because when we do the swiping of the moon, you're going to be covering up some of that purple. Santa's on me. Alright, so make sure if I have... It's like I want a little bit more purple in here because I could see that this is not enough purple. So then when I do my white that's going to come over here, you're not going to be able to see the blue through it. So you do want to be able to still see the purple. Because once you put the silver on it, then you're done. You can't really go back and like add more on there. It'll be finished. Add some blue on there. So that looks starting to look pretty even. I think I'm going to put just a little more in here. Alright, so that's looking pretty good, I think. Maybe just a tad more on this side. So you'll put it till you have some color, but you don't want it all to be just solid purple. Like I could still see my black through the background. So let me bring it up closer so you could see, hopefully. Alright, so I'm finished with these colors. So I'm going to try the, probably this, the white gold, and this one. Alright, so let me see if I can bring it up here so you can see. So here I hardly have any, I didn't really touch it. It's still pretty black where the moon is going to be. But see how it's purple, but the black is still showing through underneath. So it's hard to see. Maybe I could show you. So you can see it's not completely purple. The black is still underneath. All right, now for the moon. So I think I'll do the moon one at a time till we get towards the bottom. All right, so I gotta test and see which colors I want. So this one is called Old Silver. So you can probably use something like this, the Inca Gold, which is, this one is silver, right? Yeah, so this one's silver. I have this one, so I'm going to use this. So I want to see what the difference is between the silver. I have white gold. Let's see what that is. And I have vintage silk. So let's see what that is. Thanks, Eileen. So let me get my test sample so that I can see what I want to do. So I'm just going to take, do I want a brush? I'll take a brush. See, like this brush is a little bit better. It's not as pointy. Can you see the difference between this one? It's got like a little hill. So most of your color is going to stay on there. It's not really going to go on the side. So this really isn't a good enough brush. You're better off with one that's kind of straight like that. All right, so let's see what these are. Did I touch that? Oh, I hope not. All right, so I'm going to try, let's do the silver first. I just want to see what that looks like. So I'm not sure which one I want to lay down first. So that's the silver. Let me see what this one is. Oh, not enough. Well, that's kind of like, looks kind of like a pink. Let me see what this one is. That's kind of more like a gold, so I think I'm going to go with that. This has a pink, the vintage silk has like a pink tint to it. See, See how it cools down? Okay, so I'm going to go, well, let me see what this one's called brushed iron. I think this is going to be too dark, this silver, but we'll see. See, yeah. See how dark that, I don't know if you can see how dark that is compared to this. Much darker. So I think I'm not even going to test it. I'm going to go with the, those two that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use, old silver. That's what this one is. And vintage gold, white. Is it white? No, white gold, sorry. Old silver and white gold. So I think I'm going to put down the silver first. There. And then see that one up there? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with the gold on top. All right, so you really need a bigger brush because you want it to sweep. Otherwise, you're going to get kind of like streaks. This is little. It's okay to put this on first. Well, I'll show you. Let's do this one first. So I'm going to go with the silver. And remember, you got to brush most of it off. You can see I'm almost taking it all off. And now I'm going to follow my moon. So you can see that this is starting to be the moon. Remember, this is like the cloud over the moon. So then, and I want it to be, you know, really dark, silvery dark. So see, that's why it didn't really matter if our metals were on top of it. So let's see. And Eileen, she's going to use, was it glass beads, right, Eileen? And to make hers look more bumpy, I wanted mine with the netting so it would look more bumpy-like. So there, can you see? Now it's starting to look like the moon. You can see that there? So now I just want to see how far I want to go with this. I just got to turn it to me for a little bit. So my moon is going to come like this. So I might use some white, I think. I might use a little bit of white. And I do have some of this. This one is the, it's like the Viva Decor. And this one's white, Wells white. I just want to see what this looks like. Oh. So I did put a baby wipe in this. So that's good. So it looks kind of dry. All right, so I am going to take this. Oh, I think it's dried up. Well, let's see. Where's my sample? Oh, I think it's no good. I think it's all dried up. Yep. Even though I had a baby wipe in it, yep, it's hard as a rock. Nothing. It's the only thing I don't like about these. Now I have to throw it out. Well, so that's no good. So let's see, what else do I have that's white? Maybe I'm going to go with this, the pearl. This is one that we use in the windows because I want my moon to be like really bright. So let's do that. So I'm going to put a little paint. What can I do with that? I'm going to get my little thing out again. This should be the white one. Yeah, that's the white. And you can constitute it with water. You can add water. Are you sure? I really can add water to it? I mean, it is bone dry. Well, let's try it. I got water right here. So they're saying I can add water to it and it'll work. We'll see. Alright, so let me see. It's really like concrete. I don't think so. I don't think that's working. me get a paintbrush. Yeah, that's the problem. Right, it is. You wind up throwing half of it away. You're right, Eileen. Yep. Let's see what that looks like. I don't think that's going to work. No, just water. Can you see it? Right there. It's just clear water. There's no white at all. Yeah, that squeaking head, Zoe. She's whining to come in here. She's already had her bones for the night, Jean. Nope, it has to be thrown out. It's no good. She does it with water. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll try it later on, but it doesn't. It's like solid, like concrete. So maybe I'll try it later with water. Yeah, I did. I kept the baby wipe in it, and it's all dried up. The baby wipe. I thought it was your smoke detector. Sorry. I did, Eileen. I thought I'm going to toss it. I'll give it one shot. That's it. Poor Zoe. Poor Zoe. Nothing. She's had 3 bones already, and she's still whining. All right. So let's see. So I'm going to go in here with the white. Turn it towards me. I'm going to add a little more white to it. Might have to give it a soak. That's what I'll do. I'll leave it with water overnight, and then if it's still like that tomorrow, I'll be wind up going in the trash. I probably should have done this first because it's wax, and so the paint really doesn't want to go over the wax. It's still pretty shiny. Alright, so I just don't know if I have my moon big enough. I mean, I did put a lot of junk on the top, so let's just see how big that is. If that looks like a big enough moon. Yeah, I might have to come out just a little bit more. So maybe just like a ½ an inch more. I'm going to come out. Alright, so I don't need the paint anymore. I'm just going to go in now. I want to make sure I have the paint off of this. So I'm just wiping it really well. I'm going to go back in with my silver. Okay, so I think that's good enough for my moon, kind of like that. So now this is where I'm going to take the bigger, just wipe some of that off. See, there's still quite a bit even on there. So when you think you don't have anything on there, there's still quite a bit on there. So I can go. So I almost wiped it off. So now this is the moonlight rays that's coming off of here. And so now this is where I'm going to need my other piece on top of here. I'm going to have to move you guys back out a little. I don't know, well, we're just doing the moon now. What is it? Yes, this is a Finnabair inspired class. So now you can see I'm just coming, and you want to go lighter, 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 lighter. So you go, we're going to go a little bit heavier, but I'm going super light while I'm going into this part. So, and then the moon is going to be hitting on the house as well. So, right, so I'm going to come back here and make this part just a little bit darker. You love the moon? Yeah, I do too. I love the moon. So, again, you can see, I put it on there, and I'm taking almost all of it off. See how dark that is? So now I want this to be a little bit darker. And then it gets lighter as it goes to the bottom. It'll even hit my little zombie guy too eventually. Alright, so again I'm going to come in. I want this just a little bit darker. And so see what I'm talking about now using, I think you'll just do the moon part for now. Okay. You see using this, you can actually see those tiny little streaks that I'm doing, which is not a bad thing, but it looks so much better when we get ready to do it with, when you have a wider brush. So I just want to make sure that I have enough of what I want covered. So the moon is coming across here. So see, even though I put the purple now, it's got purple and silver mixed in it. So I am going to hit my house with a little silver. And even my pumpkins. Well, you can't see that far. Let's see. I'm even going to come across my little pumpkins here. So it all looks like it has a little bit of the moonlight on it. Just this half of the house. I'm not going to go to the other half. So can you see that? You guys have any questions so far? Well, you probably too, Eileen, if you're going to use the glass beads on your moon, you're going to have to let that dry overnight before you put any of the wax over it. So I'll bring this up close so that you can see. All right, so I think I'm finished with the silver. And then we're going to do the white gold over it. So let me bring this up so you can see. So see here, you can still see the purple. There's all the purple. There's my white, nice bright white moon. Well, silver. It's not like stark white. And then see how the rings now are starting to show. So you can still see the purple. You can still see part of the black. So you can see that. You can still see all three colors. You can see the silver, you can see the purple, and you can see some of the black. You see it? Good. Okay, so that's what you're aiming for. You're aiming for very light layers on top of each other. You still want to be able to see the black, and then you still want to be able to see some of the purple, or whatever your color you're putting down, and then the silver on top of that. All right, thank you. All right, so now for the white gold. And once we do this, this will be the finishing touch. This will be the end of it. So I've got the bigger brush, which she has one that's even fatter than this. It's almost like this fat around. It's really nice. I don't know where she got it, but it's nice. But like I said, I got this one in Walmart, but it's pricey, $12. But if you have these waxes, you need something like that. So see, I've got that, and I'm going to wipe almost all of it off. You want this layer to be even thinner than all the other layers that we put on here. All right, so. And then you want to do light pressure as you're going down. So I'm going to add a little bit more in there. But see how now that bigger, it gives the bigger brush mark in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys. Everybody's saying it looks great. Thank you. So again, I'm going to come in here, wipe almost all of it off. I'm going to come in here on my moon, put a little bit more of that. And if you wanted to make more of a full moon, let me put this up here like this. You could keep going up on top of here a little bit more if you want to add, you know, make your moon a little wider, you know, so like that. So now this has like a silver, it's hard for you to see on the camera, but it's got a silver and gold tint to it now. So let me say this. And just remember, you want to get light and light and light as when you come down in here. Alright, so I'm just going to turn it to me so I can see if I like it. Let me just flip this around. So now you can see the reflection. That really looks like a cool moon, doesn't it? It's cool. Alright, so, and then now can you see those tiny beads? That's those art stones of hers, the real fine ones. Can you see them here on the roof? Like right in here. They make some great texture. I don't know if you can see that. Thanks, Arctico. Thank you. But now, so can you see? So you could still see the black. There's black. You can see the purple come through. You could see the silver, and you could see the white gold coming through. So it just looks really cool. Thanks, Patty. Yeah. So I just want to see if I want to add any more. I'm liking that. I'm really liking the moon. So I really like the way that reflects now. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, everyone. So, and I don't want to come down too far with that, and I have just, it's hard to tell, but there is a little reflection on there in the silver and gold. You just want to make sure that this part is light, not real heavy, like this part. You can see how much heavier this is compared to this part. See it? See how light that is? And then see how dark this is? So let me just look again. Put these together. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the moon looks really good. So you want to make sure that your moon is solid, you know, like see this is painted, like you can't really see black on this. So your moon is the only thing that's like really dark, silver, you know, like silver and white. Like you saw mine wasn't dark enough, so I went back with the pearlescent white to go on top of it. So I'm liking just the way it is. I might put just a little, see this is kind of a little streaky in here. I want it to be more smooth. So I'm going to go just a little bit more in here and see if I could smooth that out a little bit. Thanks, Dorothy. Thanks, everyone. Alright, so I'm taking almost all of it off. Especially at this point, you don't want to go heavy-handed because there's no turning back. You would have to put black gesso and start over again. Yeah, Mr. Bo doesn't want to see too much light on him. Alright. And then if you want texture, I mean, you could take like texture paste and, you know, like go up and down on it if you want to make like moon craters or something like that on your moon. But I love the way, you see how the lace now really shows through? That's why I like to put the lace on there, because it gives it so much texture. Alright, so I think I'm good for that. So I just want to clean off my brush. And you can see, like, I hardly have any on there, so that's good. You want it really light. There's still quite a bit on there. So you can see, even though, there you can see, I brushed it so. So that is our finished canvas. So let me put it side by side. So mine's going to go like this. I love it tall ways myself. I wish I could open up the camera so that you could really see it. But it's hard to show when it's tall like this. So I can't really show it to you like that. I just go one at a time. So I'll just do it side by side. But I like using the 3 colors. I really like using the blue because you can see the blue on here. I love the green. The green's really nice. I might have done, but I like the purple too. So I like it all. So I like the way it came out. I love putting all the metals on there. It's really cool. So you can see that, especially this part. It looks really good. Ooh, thanks, CB. So like I said, this is my last stream. I might pop on maybe in September or something. If I have something to show, I will. But I've got to get my house in order. I've got some doctor tests I have to go through and stuff. So probably won't be until right around Thanksgiving. And then we'll do a Christmas one. So thanks, Jean. So when I do mine, I think I'm going to make it white and gold. So it's going to have a lot of snowflakes, a lot of snow, a little house, and maybe a sled. So look for stuff like that now. Now that Christmas is coming, look for charms, like reindeer charms, that kind of stuff. So you think to make the windows yellow instead of white? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll put some of this white gold on it so they don't stand out as much. But it also stands out more, Jean, because the lights are hitting it. It's really not too bright, but we'll see. I might put some of this white gold, the white gold, Finnabair's white gold, on the windows. But I like that you can see the witch. I don't know if you could see the witch here, and then the bats come in. Oh, I didn't put my ghosts on here. Where are my ghosts? Oh. 2 seconds. Hold on. I got to go get my ghosts. I think they're in the other room. Oh, I should have brought them in here. And I had that spider, too. Remember my little spider? He's coming up in here. I got to get some glue for him. You'll watch the videos to do this. Yes, definitely. You could do it. If you're going to do it as a journal page, you can't do the metals as much. You could do like die cuts and stuff like that. But hold on 2 seconds while I go get my ghosts. Talk to yourselves. If you're watching YouTube, thanks for watching. I need my ghosts. I'll let my ghost up here. I don't seem to find them, so what I'll have to do is I'll just take a picture of them. So let's see. Oh, I want to put my ghost on there, so I'll have to look for them. I don't know where I left them. But then I have a ghost coming out of the chimney, and I probably have one coming out of here. But I just don't know where I put them for now. So, did you find them?
I don't know.
No, yeah, I don't know where they are. I'll have to look for them. All right, so hope you guys have a good holiday if I don't see you. And I'll be, tweeting and all that stuff around. So what if you had the metals on the one side of the moon on the other? That's okay. If you have, let's say, like, I know some people are doing their house on the side. So let's say your house is on this side, because I can't remember. Oh, my little spider just fell. I can't remember how yours was. I think it was here, and then you have the moon, and then your metals are here. Is that how it is? It doesn't matter where your metals are. Just wherever your moon is, you can go on top of your metals as much as you want. So I think a couple of you have the house here, and then some type of graveyard or whatever here, and then your moon on this side. So you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to just make your, okay, Patty, yes, we'll be chatting. You'll just do the moon and just do the same thing. You're just going to do lightly the rings like this. And if you have any questions, you can email me. If you have send me a picture of yours if you want, and then I can help you that way. Any other questions? Yes, please don't. If you can help it, I will let Patty and Dee Dee know how I'm doing, so they can let you know. Yes. Yes, I will. I will leave word with Patty how I'm doing and Dee Dee as well, so they'll let you know how the surgery went and all that. But I really don't want to put it on Facebook if I can help it, so that would be fine. I mean, if it happens, it happens, you know. But if I could try to keep it off there, I will. So again, so whoever's doing their canvas and you're doing it side by side and you have a question, just email me. Yes, I'll miss you guys too. I'll be thinking of you. And I am thinking about a project while I'm in hospital, so we'll see. I'm thinking about doing something. And then kind of like a swap thing I'm thinking about, and I don't have it here to show you, but I'm thinking about doing a mermaid, say like 5 by 7, have a pattern, and then swapping. If you want to make a mermaid, I will make a mermaid with you because I want to have a mermaid banner. But I'll do all that. I haven't had time to do it, but I'll post it on Facebook as a swap type thing. So, but we'll see. But I thought that would be fun for me to keep me busy while I'm working, and then I can have a little piece of you, and you can have a little piece of me. Aw, thanks, I love you too. All right, so I am going to say goodbye. Not goodbye. I'm going to say goodnight. Have a good week. And like I said, if I don't get to wish you guys holidays and stuff, you know, have a good holiday. Yes, if you have any other questions about this, you can email me. And then, like I said, look forward to one for Christmas. Just save all your lace and buttons and all that stuff. Oh, thanks, CB. Thanks, everyone. Rubber gloves. What? Whose channel is that? Jennifer, you'll have to tweet it to me. You streaming, blah, 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 blah. I don't know who that is. All right, guys. All right, so I thank you very much for the good wishes. Yes. And I will talk to you soon. And I'll see you in the chat here and there. So, all right, good night, everyone. Bye. Oh, you're welcome, Eileen. Oh, thanks, Dorothy. Yes, see you tomorrow at Dee Dee's and Janet's. Yes, and Jean too. All right, bye everyone.